Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the days. I really am. Because what's going on is I'm recording a little bit ahead, a few days ahead in anticipation of the journey I'm getting ready to take. So the recordings are going a little bit ahead because I don't know what's going to be waiting for me when I get there. Am I going to be able to, how am I going to be able to record and different things? It's going to be possible, but I'm going to need some time to set up, and just get a little comfortable. That's what my brother said. I'm just giving God the praise on the day. I'm so grateful and thankful to have you growing with me today. I'm going to tell you what, no matter what it looks like, no matter what they say, no matter what they told you, no matter what you heard, honey, keep growing in God, because that's the way to grow. That's the way to go. That's the way to get it growing on. Honey, you got it growing on. Keep growing in God, because you're growing in God for a better way. What other way is there than to grow in God? Try to go righteously every single day. That's all it is, honey. It ain't about changing up, switching up, stepping up. You just step up your game in God. That's all that is. You are stepping up your game in God. You got that pimp step, that walk, whatever walk you got. Get that godly walk about you. See, I live in the lighthouse. But the lighthouse is within me, because the light is within me. I shine the light outward. I beam light out everywhere I grow. Honey, look. I push the evil on out the way for the evil kid to come at me anyway. Evil want to come first, I heat it off. See, you got to get on the defense of the evil. You know how they do? You got to get on the defense of the evil. You got to counterattack. You got to attack the evil before the evil attack you, because, see, you don't know where somebody might be coming from. So go ahead and head it off. Sow love. Sow love to grow love. How you doing today? Have a beautiful day. Just a little kindness goes a long way. It really can. Just act like you in customer service. Everybody, just about every one of us, just about, I ain't gonna say all of us, but just about everybody, know what it's like to be in customer service. Work the customer service job at one time in your life. And I never forget my supervisor. My first supervisor I had, his name was Harold. Very, very kind. He was so kind that I bought him a bottle of cologne. I think it was his birthday. I bought him a bottle of cologne. He was a Caucasian man with brown hair and a mustache. Very nice. Just as nice as he could be. Honey, he'd give you all them cheeseburgers, we had big cheeseburgers, cookies. He let you take all that stuff home at the end of the day. He didn't throw it away. He gave it to let us take it. He was just nice and kind. And I'll never forget him, because he told me once, he said, don't ever say thank you when you receive your paycheck, because I said thank you to him. He told me, don't ever say thank you when you receive your paycheck, because you earned it. See, but that's what I do in life. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. I try to treat people nice. I really do. It's been some folks who came at me the wrong way, and then I go back that way. I go back the way they want me to go. But see, now I'm growing in God for a better way. I've been growing in God for over a year. I thank God. I get to hear testimonies of how growth has changed people's lives. Even my daughter, I can look at her. Yeah, she taking baby steps now, hun, but she growing. That girl is doing so awesome. She's beautiful. She's blossoming. Like the beautiful rose that she is. She is doing beautiful. And I just thank God, to have her growing with me each and every day. As we grow, we growing, we faltering, but we just follow very closely behind God. See, because look, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to be attracted over there to the distraction. To be moved, take your eyes over there, take your eyes off the prize for a minute, then you lose the prize, honey. Don't focus on the spiritual warfare over there. Keep your eyes ahead on God. Look, just follow the footsteps of the Lord. Would the Lord go this way? I don't think the Lord would step off over there in no pathway. I don't think the Lord will go this way right here. It look like, see, it's a mess all up in there. I can't go over there. I can't go over here and deal with them. And I know what this outcome gonna be. See, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. Somebody got to get up off the merry-go-round. Somebody got to say, this it, I'm done. Lock it up. It's done. It's over with. Look, we can't keep, somebody got to change up. So here go the plan. Man and woman, boy and girl, all around the world is to grow in God. Go forth with love. Go forth with forgiveness. Love yourself and forgive yourself too. Because if you don't forgive you, you're going to hinder you. Don't put nobody and nothing over you. You a warrior on top for God, so keep on growing for God. Don't put nothing and no one over you. So you say, my kids come first for anything, honey. My kids, sure, I put my kids before me. But honey, I did too. But guess what the Lord told me? You live for me. See, because look, if I don't take care of me, I ain't gonna have no kids, and the kids won't have me. So I got to take care of me. I got to come first. Mentally, physically, spiritually, I got to take care of me. Because then when you take care of you, guess what? Everything else gonna follow behind. It's gonna be decent and in order the way it's supposed to be. Growing up righteously, growing up with God. See, because I had it wrong. I had it twisted. I thought I was supposed to be like one of them deadly women. I thought I was supposed to go over there and do that because that's what I've been seeing the oppression do. I thought I was supposed to go over there and bust the windows out, put the sugar in the tank, whatever I had to do, to get my point across. But see, no, we don't do it that way. See, focusing on the oppression will take you there, will make you go there. It will send you there because you remember what she did and you would think, well, if she did it that way, but she got caught. I know if I go do it this way, I ain't gonna get caught. They ain't gonna catch me, see, because I know what to do. See, she should, and be telling her what to do. She already locked up. And you getting ready to go get an evil breakthrough, getting ready to go mess some stuff up. Honey, turn around for God. Give it over to God, honey. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? Yeah, 3 cars. 3 cars. That's what you want. 3 used cars. Well, let me show you something about these used cars. Y'all really could have went over there and did some different things, did some, really got on. I'm the wife, them cars mine too. But no, honey, I turned around for a better way and gave it over to God, and started growing for a better way. Come to find out he ain't got nothing, and the last look, he getting ready to pay $400 some a month for the next 10 years. On a 10-year-old truck. See, that's what I'm saying. And so you stuck. You stuck like Chuck. When it falls and what you did, it's over with. You through. You got to, there you go. You stuck now. Thinking you gonna get over on somebody that, and all of them gone. Toe up. Messed up. Every single one of them. So, see, that's what happened. What goes around comes around. You don't get over. You think you getting over at that moment. You think you got it going on. Honey, you ain't got nothing growing on. Ain't even got it going on. Got it messed up. Got it twisted up. Got it thinking you can do this and do that, and you can't do none of that. Because I'm going to tell you something. What you reap, you shall sow. So love to grow love. Sow love and grow, honey. Go ahead and grow. See, because, focusing on all this evil around here, it's evil everywhere. They'll throw a story out there and twist it all up, make you think it's bam, it's I had to, I'm telling you something. I'm reading the stories, honey. Yeah, it's a labor shortage. Of course it's a labor shortage. Yes, it's a labor shortage. They said that the grocery store getting ready to start closing up an hour early. The grocery store, this particular grocery store, well, I know this particular grocery store. They getting ready, it's a beautiful store. I love it. I go in there all the time. But this beautiful grocery store, they getting ready to close up hours early because of the labor shortage. Okay, I went in there and applied one day. They told me the starting wage was $8.25 an hour. I politely said, no, thank you. That was some years, about a year ago. I applied in there a couple years ago. I applied in there, but that, that's what it was. It ain't went up much from there, $8.25 an hour. Who can live off that? If they gonna give them a raise, it's gonna be a quarter, $8.50. Okay, $8.75, like they bid. $9. Okay, that's it. Cut it all over with. You know, and then you're going part-time. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, no, this little game over with. See what you got to do. You know, you're going to have to raise the wage up. You're going to have to raise up the wage. You know, because see, it's a labor shortage. Everybody looking, yes, a labor shortage. You're going to have to raise up the wages. Okay, well, if I raise up the wage, I'm going to raise up the prices. Everybody know that. You want to stay in business, you better raise up the prices. Churches, we love you, churches. We love you, church. Church, I love you so much. Church, you got so many specials, you know, and you just can't keep people. There's so many specials, all plastered all over the window. Take down some of them beautiful posters of chicken, all them specials, and raise up some wages. We got to raise wages and stop running all them specials on that chicken. They got some good chicken. Even though the chicken ain't for the church, it's some good chicken up in there in churches. Y'all had that chicken sandwich one last time. That was it. Y'all, it's over with. I can't eat it no more. Y'all can go crazy over chicken sandwiches. You don't drive yourself into a bypass over chicken sandwich. I see these long lines. You know, a lot of them for DoorDash, but honey, you know, all this fast food and stuff, honey, you got to slow down. Slow your roll. Slow down a little bit. You know, that's what he said, slow your roll. You know, you're going too fast. You got to slow down up in here. And I never forget the police officer pulled me over. I was riding down Church Road the other day. The police officer pulled me over. He said, but this was some years ago, and I was in my personal car when he did this. But he pulled me over and he reminded me, it's 20 miles an hour on Church Road. On Church Road, make sure you slow your roll. You know, slow your roll on Church Road. So you got to slow down. You know, just slow down right now where you at. That's slow enough. Okay, just slow down where you at. Slow your roll, honey. Just chill. Chill for a minute. Now let's meditate on the Lord. I wonder what God would think. What would God do? Because I know one thing for sure. God gonna pull me through. God gonna get me out where I don't see no way out. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. God done made a way. All I got to do is get up. Stand up, start growing righteously. Start growing for God. Give it over to God. Cast your cares unto him. You great mountain. That's what you are, a great mountain. So great mountain, start releasing that old stuff, letting go of that old stuff that's been hindering you. It's time to grow. It's time to shake the ground up. Look, it's shaking. That's what the mountain do. Just shake the ground up just a little bit as it's rising. You know, shake up. Shake up down there. I'm shaking my legs. Yo, shake up down there and start rising up. And as you rise, guess what? Mountains spread. They spread and make other mountains. Start shaking up the ground some more. Come on up. Time to get up. Time to rise. Y'all start rising up some other mountains. Great mountains all around. See, because one thing, you know, with God is love. God is sharing. God is caring. God is giving all the time. That's why God loves a cheerful giver. You know, I'm telling you, I have given so much that I hurt myself and forget myself. So, you know, talk about self. See, I'm growing on a journey too, because that's how I've always been, putting other people before me, you know, and I got to remember me. I got to, because if I don't remember me, I'm telling you, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to me? Who going to be, so I got to think about me for once, just for once, just now, I got to slow my roll. I'm growing. I'm on a journey. So we got to switch some things up. We got to toss, like a tossed up salad. Got to switch. It was this way, honey. We getting ready to switch some stuff up. The godly way. Let's throw this stuff all together in righteousness. Throw it all together, mix, match it up, like they do at the grocery store. Mix and match up some stuff that don't even match up, Kool-Aid don't match with what the sugar is. You got the special on the Kool-Aid. Put the special on the sugar. Them two go together. And stop drinking so much Kool-Aid unless you don't put sugar in it. Sugar ain't good for you, honey. Sugar turns into some other stuff and goes against some things that it ain't supposed to be going against. So, that's it. That's it. I love you. We got to keep growing. We got to keep pressing on. And as the journey for me is beginning. I'm telling you, it's really, really getting ready to jump off. I walk in power. Where I used to have fear, stress, worry, doubt, it's erased and washed out. So it's replaced with power. God gives us a sense of power. Nothing and no one is over us. We came in this world alone. We came in this world alone, and all we need is God. Keep growing with God. You got the sod from God. Use the rain in your life and grow and sow and rise and live, because we are here for one another. That's why I shall use my life each and every day, growing for a better way to help you, to lift you in any way. I'm telling you, I don't know, this is going to be something these next 2 weeks. So, it's going to be interesting. All I can do is just take it a day at a time. So look, let's just keep growing in God. No matter what it look like, no matter what you think, no matter what they say, no matter what you heard on TV. Did you hear that? No matter what you seen, I saw that. Honey, keep growing in God, because that's where it's at. Keep growing in God no matter what. No matter what it look like. Honey, I could focus on the oppression soul and just go there and just be stuck there. Just stuck over there in that oppression. Just stuck. Can't get out. Like I'm telling you. But no, no. I've been there, done that. So, I got to grow in God for the rest of my life. I got to keep growing for a better way. We can't turn around that way. Can't turn over there to the spiritual warfare, and step off in some tangles and some bushes and thorns and all kind of different things. Just step off in something and be all scratched up and dented up when you come out of it. No, let's keep growing in God, honey. Let's keep growing in God for a better way. If you love them, and I know you do, tell them to grow with us too. Tell them to grow. Reach over there and lift. Tell them a good word. God is love. Honey, God is love. God love you so much and send somebody to tell you every day of your life they love you. May not know you personally, but know enough about you to know that you are a unique and beautiful rose of God. So I'm here to tell you, to give you the word to go. www.growprogram.org. Honey, that's the place to be to get the latest gossip. Go there and get the word. The word ain't what you heard. The word ain't Thunderbird. The word is God. God is love. Honey, you can call him any name you want to, but in the end, on top of the great big umbrella of names, down to the abbreviation, is God. Up at the top. Wait, look up there. No, you got to look further. See, you looking up there where it say Jehovah. Look up there. No, not there. You looking over there where it say Allah. Look up there. No, not over there. You looking over there where it say Yahweh. Up there at the top, the tip top, the very top. G-O-D in great big letters. 1, 2, 3. A-B-C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. G-O-D. That's what Mike said. So we're going to go what Mike said. It's A-B-C, easy as 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to add on there G-O-D. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We going to roll on, coming on top, kings and queens. We the keepers of the dream. Going to keep on moving. Keep on pressing. Keep on growing. Growing on in God. I love you. I do. I love you enough to show you too. I'm going to show you every day. God bless you. Keep growing for a better way.